Hello, everybody. Good evening. I know I'm a little bit late for Saturday night gaming, but power's been going on and off today as we are having to deal with Hurricane, what is it, Lee? Yeah, Lee. So, power's on and off, so at any time, this stream might end, unfortunately. Not of my doing, that's for sure. Not happy about that. But okay, let's unwind and just have some fun here. Okay, popping out the chat windows. I can see your folks' chats. Mucho importante. Because I do have a tendency to sometimes, I am intensely involved in the game. It seems like the viewers do it on purpose to try to distract me. I'm already not all that good, but given that I try my best anyways, but it's all good fun. I enjoy it. So, okay, let's get back to building. Continue. I don't know if the hurricane is affecting other people elsewhere. I know my cats are not happy. They're all wet. They went outside a little bit. Let them out. I didn't want to, but they got themselves wet just to prove to Daddy that they are courageous. But we'll see how things go here. Okay, I am back in my game. Back online. There's a few people here today on the Discord, but mostly they are chilling. Okay. Thanks. Okay. I listen to you. I listen to you. Big boy. Coming up? You coming up? You're all wet. My big pussycat's all wet. What am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you, big boy? You're my big pussycat. You're coming up. You coming up to see Daddy? You gonna come up and see Daddy? Okay, you're pretty dry now. You're pretty dry now. Right. You Daddy's big boy. He's a Daddy's big boy. Okay, let's see here. Let's make it a little bit more interesting. I did this dragon last night. Hopefully the LBX. No. Rick. Ricky. No. Ricky. No. 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 It's raining. It's all wet outside, Ricky. Hey. Rick. Get down from there. Get down from there. No. I swear that cat has more energy than a baby boy. Okay, let's see what else I can build here. Okay, let's see. I've done the pretty babies, haven't I? 3 ERPPCs, yeah. What else is there? That one is also for ERPPCs. Okay, so I do have 2 of those. So I might be interested in bringing these guys in. Now what does a 2N have? 4 LRM5s, and an ERPPC. Dang, he is all long range. I'm looking for a mech that kind of needs to be worked on. That could be fun. Okay, let's see if I can't add. I can, okay. Somebody requested one of these yesterday. So let's go and do a quick building of an all-energy Marauder 2 4A. Loadout. It's not always the most obvious of choices. A lot of people like it because it has this really high mounted thingy. Gun port. But I could put a lot of lasers in there. Oh, medium, it's got PPCs, large lasers. Why have I got no sound here? Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me, and now hopefully we get some sound from the game. Ooh, okay, that was really low, that's why. Okay. Now, what I would ultimately enjoy is 3 large pulse lasers. And we can have 2 mediums as a backup. Whoa, that one disappeared. Did not want to do that. Okay, let's see what we can do with this now. This is obviously going to be a sniper. He wants to go and hit hard and far. Put in a modular. Because we are going to go and get some battle computers. And we are going to give him really good armor. I don't know if we can afford this, but we'll check it out. Put the smallest XL engine clan there. And at least a 350. Sends them... Ooh, I don't think we can fit a 400, can we? Because he kind of does really need to go that 65 kph. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can only put a tier 7 targeting computer in here. And maybe not even that. So we do need to go with some overcharge modules. I might actually have to go to composite just to get the extra tonnage that I need. Okay. Now we're going to have to go with the cooling. That is going to be the most problematic issue here. And can we put some cooling lines? There we go. Got to fly. There's 5 of them. I think there's only 2 left. Every time I open up the door to let the cats in or out, that's what I get. Ooh, we don't even have the battle computers in here. Uh-oh. I forgot stuff. So, I'll be only able to put into energy and heat. So 5 and 3. Not great, not great. So let's put a couple of heat sinks removals here. Ooh. This is really not going to be good. My heating is really not good. Luckily, I don't shoot these 2 with everything else. Yeah, this is turning out to be quite the complexity that I did not want to have. Oh, Lord. Hellos. Okay. How else can I get some cooling here? can I change that for prototypes? Ooh, 3. No, that's a 2-to-1 heat ratio. That's not good. Trying to build a mech that runs cooler than it currently is. What are you up to?
Well, not much. I just got done beating Armored Core.
Okay, have you been enjoying that?
Yeah, it's been quite a bit of fun.
Okay, I've had some friends play, but we're too old to beat certain bosses. Apparently, because I didn't play it. I just gave up before even trying.
Fair enough.
Well, I am getting to that age and my body's not doing what it's supposed to, so I know my limits. So if people 10 years younger than I are having a hard time, then I guess it's not for me.
I'll say this at least. When it comes to certain bosses in that game particularly, there are some that are very challenging unless you have a specific build.
Okay, well, I wouldn't know, but my friend played for a week there, and some levels after redoing 10 times just got frustrated and rage quit.
I have been there and done that, and I came back crawling for more.
Okay. Well, now he's on to Starfield, so I don't think I'll be seeing him tonight. It's all good, though.
Well, see, that's the thing I like about Armored Core and MechWarrior. MechWarrior is, I should say, in my mind, a bit slower paced versus like Armored Core is more like Gundam.
Yeah, I've noticed that. That's maybe why I've been sticking with MechWarrior for 30 years and not so much the other games. I played a little bit of Fortnite and man, I cannot keep up with these youngsters.
The old thumbs not wanting to move.
Well, I got 3 fingers on one side that don't move. One that it depends on how he feels. Sometimes he feels like it, sometimes he doesn't. So, yep, and I'm using a trackball because that's all I can use. So, trackball and 1 button, sometimes 2 buttons. That's my current situation, so yeah. Competitive games is no longer my thing. And stuff that's too fast, well, it's just too fast for me now. So how long have you been playing MechWarrior?
So how do I word that? So when I was a kid, I played Mech Assault, and I know that kind of triggers some of the diehards. But if I were to say I played when I was a kid, took a break, and then came back and played MWO for a little while, and then I got this game. So I have a lot of experience.
Okay, but still some throughout the years. I mean, this is very different than Mech Assault. And MechWarrior, I mean, if you went from Mech Assault to MechWarrior Online, then that's pretty steep of a change.
Oh, it was a heck of a change.
Okay. Well, it triggers a lot of people because back in the day we were on PC and then consoles were all the rage and we were like, oh, we're going to lose our game. And the company was like, no, 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 don't worry about it. And we waited 10 years for MechWarrior 5, Or I should say MechWarrior Online. It took like 10 or 12 years in between MechWarrior 4 and MechWarrior Online. And it took another 5 years before we got MechWarrior 5. So, waiting 15 years for a game when they said, no, 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 Don't have to worry about the consoles taking over the market. So
Yeah,
that's.
they had to patiently bide their time.
But honestly, I also got my start in MechWarrior 1 on a console. Back then, the 3DO was trying to break Nintendo's hold on the console, and it didn't work out too well, but that was my first experience with MechWarrior. Then I really got into it, MechWarrior 3 and 4. I played a little bit of MechWarrior Online when it started because I was waiting 10 years for the game to come out. And gave a lot of money to PGI, who just screwed me over. So I'm like, okay, I gave up. And somebody gifted me MechWarrior 5, and I'm slowly enjoying the game again now that we have mods and DLCs and stuff.
Yeah, it is kind of nice to finally have stuff like that.
Do you play modded?
I typically keep to vanilla.
Ew, okay. Sorry, I seldomly, maybe one match a month, I play vanilla, but I really hate vanilla. Not being able to change the engines or anything on the mechs, really. Like
It's very cut and dry for. I would say it's easier to digest for newer people.
I agree. I agree if you get into that. Yeah, I agree. If it's your first attempt at this, the only difference is when you play modded, every mech can be a great mech. Whereas in vanilla, well, you can't change the engine, so if they're slow, they're slow. So if you get into a light mech and it's slow, then it's never, you're going to get yourself shot before, you can do anything.
Well, that and
yeah, sorry.
was it streamer Baradul? I think he did like a big breakdown of a lot of the mods and how you can add like a black carapace to it. And there's a lot of changes in the mods. Are pretty cool.
Yep. And any mech can be great. I mean, nobody wants to play an Irby in vanilla. And it is one of the...
can.
And it's one of the most OP mechs in the game. So it's night and day.
Respect the Irby, man. Don't disrespect the trash can.
Man, I've seen some people pull out 8k damages, if not more, with that mech. So yeah, it can kind of rock. But
have you watched Black Panther's Legion?
Nope. You're the second person that's mentioned that to me, though, but no, I do not.
There's a guy on there who's Tex, and it's kind of a group of people that started with MechWarrior back when it was 1, 2, and 3, and talks about the development of all the mechs, the lore of it. It's really cool to listen to each breakdown of the mech.
Yeah, I don't know the lore all that much. I do stream once in a while, and some of my viewers, tell me the stories behind the mech. And some are really gross, and some are really cool, and I'm just playing and reading what people are writing up, and I'm like, really? That's the story? That's how that mech got named Diana? Okay. Creepy.
Yeah.
For many years I was wondering how that mech got named Diana. Was it his wife that died, his girlfriend and stuff? And no, it turns out it was his sister. And when they were pouring the metal for making his mech, he poured the ashes of his sister in it. So therefore his mech is his sister. I'm like, what? That's fucking weird.
It's a little different, yeah.
Well, yeah, because then you're kind of sitting in the cockpit that's in your sister. That's kind of really weird. I mean, it's one thing to carry her with you in battle because, she was killed during a battle, but then again, to be sitting in your sister and referring to her as your sister, that's kind of weird. I wouldn't want to do that.
Well, I mean, it's 2023 right now. Add about 1,000 years, maybe philosophy's changed just a bit.
Yeah, true that. True that. You never know. Never know.
Are you ready for the new DLC that's coming out for Kurita?
I don't know. Everybody's getting it. I may not. I may not. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, that just around the corner, they just announced the clan.
Well, we've already known that they've been working on it for a year. And and then at that moment they also, said that there would be no more DLCs. And when they announced the DLC, I'm like, yeah, they're running into money issues developing the new game, so they need more monies. Not surprised. But yeah, I mean, there was, Heroes of the Inner Sphere was a really good DLC. It added a lot to the game, and the others, the story wise, are like, you played them once and you kind of don't want to redo them afterwards, so they're short lived.
You care for Kestrel?
Not really. I did Kestrel and then I did it another 25 times helping out other people doing it. And then in the past month, I've been doing different playthroughs with different difficulties. You're not allowed Hero Max, you're not allowed Star League Max, you're not allowed Clan Max. You're only allowed Tier 1 weapons. And we've redone the Kestrels, we redid the Razzlehag. And I'm just fed up. Even with the Coyotes, because Coyotes kind of changes Kestrel. It does not change Razzlehag, but it does make Kestrel a lot harder. That was a little bit more challenging, but yeah. Nope. Once you've done them, I don't really care to do them again, and nope. They didn't add as much as they did the earlier DLCs. So now I'm guessing it's just going to be another story, and another 3 hours later we'll be bored with the story, and okay. I don't know. Obviously, if everybody. I'm always hosting most of the time, so I will kind of have to get it for the others to enjoy, but if it was up to me, I would not get it.
Have you played BattleTech?
No, I have not.
That's kind of a hmm, I don't want to say watered down, but kind of. It kind of incorporates the tabletop a bit more. It's very turn based.
Yeah, I am aware. Honestly, I played one match tabletop when I was a kid, but back then we were mostly Dungeons and Dragons. And so we tried it, something different. I didn't have any problems with it. It was different. I do like sci-fi, but the other friends that I was playing with kind of didn't, kind of grew attached to their characters, kind of grew attached to whatever we were doing in Dungeons and Dragons, and then didn't want to have to start a character all from scratch new in another similar game. So we all went back to Dungeons and Dragons.
Fair enough. D&D's pretty fun. I got 3.5 here underneath my desk.
Okay. I wasn't nuts about it, but we did play, on and off. It was like Monopoly, but different. I played a little bit of Monopoly and Dungeons was a lot better than Monopoly, but when you're kids, anything goes just to get the boredom away.
I take it then you've if you played D&D, do you start on version 1?
I'm guessing because I'm not aware of the versions. I just know that our dungeon master had a pile of books to inspire him in our stories, and I didn't really like my character. She was a little, I don't want to say midget because apparently that's wrong nowadays, but
Halfling.
a vertically challenged person
Fair enough.
playing a banjo, and that was my weapon. So okay, I had to rely always and constantly on everybody else to get us through the mazes and the dungeons and stuff, because I couldn't do much. But hey, you build your character rolling the dice, and that's what it gave me, so I'm stuck with it. So that's why I didn't mind playing another game. Let's start over with BattleTech, but everybody, no, no, no. I like my Super Warrior dude. Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much the game, it's just hanging out with your buddies and doing stuff.
Right.
Okay, so this one's built for whoever wants it. Because somebody yesterday was like, oh, do you have this mech? Do you have it equipped with this equipment? So last night I did not have it. I'll have it for the next time he asks for it. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Okay, well, some people here are playing a modded campaign. And some people are playing vanilla. Room 3 are playing vanilla. If you were looking for vanilla people to play with. I'm sorry, I just don't want to go back to vanilla.
No, don't, dude.
The thing with vanilla is that I don't know how many mechs there are. I think there's like 400 mechs. And out of those 400, 350 are useless. So why give us so many mechs that are useless if you can't change the engine and make them better and give them AMS and ECM and just little things that would make a mech so much better.
Being it as a tiered system where you have that mech type, but not that exact model, so you have to get the better model to get the cool stuff. Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's hero dragons and all kinds of dragons. They're all crap except for one, the Sidewinder, that was given in a DLC reward. Because you can have mask on it so it could run faster. And it's the only advantage because you can run fast enough that the enemies can't pinpoint you and can't shoot you, so you avoid a lot of gunfire. But otherwise, the other dragons, the builds that you do with them, okay, it's the same build as the other one, except you can't run as fast and you get your leg shot off and your arm shot off and you die. So, why give us so many mechs that are useless?
That's fair. If it's any consolation, I love the Highlander, but I hate that it walks so slow.
Like I said, when I got into this game, it was gifted to me. And the way that the game is built on vanilla is that you have to go up in tonnage to have the armor to be able to get shot at. I'm a light and medium pilot. So having to run around in an annihilator at 40 kph just to be able to complete the missions is a really crappy game. And every
Well, to be fair, it's correct.
And I've hosted many vanilla games, and everybody wants an Atlas. Everybody wants a Highlander. Everybody wants an Annihilator. And okay, well, give me 5 minutes. I'll push the 0 button on the keypad, and we'll get to the fight in 10 minutes. I'll go and make coffee in the meantime. Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. Yes, okay. You do have the hero, what is it, the Higgins, Raven that runs faster than the others and has jump jets. It's a really nasty beast, but all the other Ravens are crap.
So what's your favorite mech?
I don't have a favorite. Not since YAML. I'm always discovering new things. I hated PPCs and vanilla. And then when I got to YAML, somebody showed me a PPC build, an awesome, and I hate awesomes. And I played that mech for like 2 months straight. It was like my go-to favorite mech, headshot, everything. And, I made missile boats viable again. I broke the game a couple of times. Where the cooldown is so quick that my mech will actually shoot the third volley before the second. And so on and so forth. So if I push too quickly on the second trigger button, it just starts spamming missiles. And even if I shut down, it continues shooting missiles.
Oh no.
So I broke the game, so I had to, bring it down under a cooling of 100%. But yeah, I mean, missile boats are great again. LRMs, okay, because in vanilla, LRMs don't do much.
Yeah, they spread their damage quite a bit.
So SRMs are great up close, but at range, you're better off with lasers or something, and I just hated the lasers. You have to keep them on pinpoint the entire duration of the laser. I mean, missiles, okay, but you run into the ammo problem. Same thing with ballistics. I like the Gauss, especially since they changed it in MechWarrior Online. But it used to be like in this game, you just pull the trigger and it shoots. It's a great weapon, but you run low on ammunition.
It's like a friggin' truck, too.
So, and you can't mount it on a small mech. So, okay, what am I going to do? I'd like to have 2 or 3 of those on a mech. Not just...
Holy crap. Maybe a hunchback you could put one on, right?
A hunchback, yes, 1. But there's also a Corsair variant that you can put 3 on them. So, 3 Gauss, that turns out to be a great sniper. You're slow. Don't have much ammunition for all 3 of them, but if you're looking for an alternative to PPCs, then yeah, you want to go ballistics. But I like all weapons if they're built correctly on the mech. If the mech can support it and do well with it. I would not put an AC-20 on the urban mech. Well, especially in vanilla. The mech is slow. The reload is slow. But it punches. You'd have 2 of those on a rifleman or a Jaeger mech. And the Jaeger mech can change the engine for something bigger. Then you're running around the map and just shooting everybody in their face. 2 AC-20s. Bye-bye.
On a Jaeger? Holy crap, dude. That's nuts.
These are builds that you used to see in MechWarrior Online, and you can't do them in this vanilla game. By the time a Jaeger mech walks up to an Atlas, the Atlas already tore you to shreds. But no.
It is a Steiner Scout.
Yeah, I know. It is, kinda. Not really. Not my kind of scout. But yeah, this week I built a couple of Vindicators. I built like 8 of them. And last night I was playing with somebody and I got like 8k damages with it. And he was in his all laser hero Thunderbolt. He did good. But he did 2k damages and I did 8k with a Vindicator. I'm like, okay, maybe this is my new favorite mech. Not, but you know, you can any mech because Vindicators are really crappy in the vanilla game.
They're actually really good mechs, but yeah, in this game they're okay.
Yeah, you know, kind of okay, not great.
I'd say for like the tabletop version, a Vindicator can hop up, pop a shot off AC-10 or whatever weapon you put on, get out of the way, and it still has the durability to take some hits.
Yeah, I have what, 3 Gatling machine guns on them and 3 medium pulse lasers, and I just run around, jump jetting all over the place and just tearing everybody to shreds. Machine guns are OP. Even in the vanilla, machine guns are OP. Machine guns, flamers are so overpowered. They will shut down and shred everything to bits.
Yeah, cooking the opponent down.
But no, I don't have. I'm trying to find a favorite, and I don't. Every time I build a mech, yeah, I find a way to make it work, and okay, I'm liking this one. Like Griffins are really crappy, but put 4 clan pulse lasers on them, and they are great. You can't really put clan weapons on the vanilla game. No battle computers, no targeting computers, no clan double heat sinks. Are you playing on PC? Are you on the PC or on a console?
Oh, I'm on a PC.
Okay. Well, maybe one day you'll decide to check out these mods because it's really worth it. And there is a load order manager that you can save your presets. So at a click of a button, you go back to the vanilla settings and you can play with vanilla people. And although I say that, I'm not interested in doing it because it requires me closing my game, clicking on the button, and relaunching the game.
You're fine, Jeeps. No worries.
Not really, but I mean, I don't know if you played with Dave. Dave's on PlayStation, so but he's really a cool guy and one of the first guys I played with when I got on this Discord, and so once in a blue moon I'll go and play a game with him. Him and Foot Pound. I was surprised. I played with Foot Pound like way back when, and 6 months later I decided to play a game, and he still had my mechs in his active hangar. 6 months later, I'm like, dude, really? Why did you keep my mechs out? And he's like, well, in case you came back and played with me. I'm like, what? So yeah, I kind of feel bad. So yeah, I kind of, but they're really cool dudes. So I will go and play once in a while vanilla with them. But if I can avoid it, I will. If I see them sitting in the room here for an hour all by themselves, I'll go and play with them.
I was thinking about starting up again, doing a fresh campaign.
With an import or fresh grind fest stuff?
Fresh off the docks.
Ah, okay. Fun. Just hanging long enough here, and other people will come in looking for people to play with. I did it so many times.
I think it'll be my 7th time now.
I'm not. I like building mechs. I like, optimizing. Like, I know a lot of German people, and I'm more finicky about building than they are in regards to German engineering. I gotta squeeze every half a ton out of my mech. But yeah, I've helped out some people, and you play 2 weeks with them, and when they start getting mechs and start getting money and start getting people to play with them, and then they're like, no, you got to stick with that because otherwise I won't be able to afford the stuff that the new players want. What? Why am I still stuck in an Irby? I've been downgraded from a spider to an Irby because
Well, essentially a down.
I blew up my spider, and we can't afford to repair it because we need stuff for the new players that are joining us. So I'm putting all the effort in teaching you how to play this game, and I'm stuck in an Irby now. Okay, I'll go back to playing my game. You have fun with your new friends.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but once or twice, but I'm finding that it was a pattern with a lot of people. And then there are some people that are like, okay, heat sinks, that's a waste of space. You got slots to put weapons, just put weapons on the mech. Then they complain that they don't want to play with the AI, they want to play with people because people do better with their mechs. But man, if you're not buying heat sinks, I'm not going to play with you for very long. I mean, I get it, I understand, but it's not the way that the game works. Lesser weapons, better cooling, you keep running around and keep on shooting without having to shut down. That's how you do damage over time. It's not super mega weapons, alpha, shut down for 5 minutes, wake up, alpha strike something, shut down for 5 minutes. Man,
That's boring.
it is. Especially when you come, like some people, like you said, they get to this game, it's the first time they play, and they like it simple. But when you played MechWarrior Online and you see what some of these mechs can do, and you're seeing how people are playing them, I'm like, man, no.
You want to get in on that scratch. You want to tweak it just the way you want it.
Yeah, kinda. It could be a great mech if it was built correctly. See my missile boat that broke the game? Okay, it's an archer. It has only one LRM-15. But it can fire that LRM-15 as fast as I can click my button. So I don't have to wait till the missiles reach their target. I can just send 10 volleys up in the air at once. And when they land, you see the mech go boom. That's a missile boat.
Yeah, that's a missile boat. Holy cow, man.
Shoot 10 volley up in the air, get the next target, lock on. Those 10 missiles already took out that mech. You're ready to send out another volley. Oh man, missile boats are so OP. But somebody with machine guns who's fast enough to get to the targets will outdamage me. Well, he needs to be fast because missiles travel pretty fast. But if people are hidden, if the enemy's hidden behind stuff, then the little mech can tear them all up to bits. Before I even have time to get a lock on them. There's so many ways, so many mechs, so many play styles, so many everything. This game is great for that. If you like a laser boat, you can build a light mech laser boat, medium mech laser boat, heavy assault mech laser boat. If that's your thing, you can build it on anything and have fun with that. I've tried building smaller missile boats, obviously because you can't put targeting computers and battle computers on them. They're not as good, but they're still fun. They still support the other teammates.
So I'm trying to think of a name for my damn Merc company.
Oh, that's not an easy thing to do. For me, it's easy because I have so many game so many playthroughs, so it's like vanilla. That's the name of my Merc unit, or it's YAML, or it's Heroes only, or it's Star League only, or it's Clan only. So that's the name of my Merc units because it's easier for me to find in my save games. Because sometimes you come across some master builders and they get bored with even with the mods and stuff. So okay, let's just do regular mechs. No heroes, no Star League, no clans. Just tier 1 weapons and see if we can do good in those. And even though we were doing good, and I run some difficulty mods, so instead of having 30 mechs to kill, you have like 80. So with tier 1 weapons, yeah, we're running into difficulty 70, and that's about the max that we can do with regular mechs. And sometimes we get to 70 mechs killed and our last player dies. Man, we only had 10 more to go. Missed it by that much. And I don't do repeats and restarts and stuff like that. Too many bugs in this game. Then everybody gets stuck in the hangar bug, and you have to go and do a mission, abort it, fly back to a hub, re-invite everybody to your match, and too many bugs.
Yeah, you'd think they'd be able to get those all hammered out, but I guess not.
Yeah, the hangar bug's been around since vanilla, since the early days, and it's still around today. Although I noticed every time a player joins my game and he switches from a mod list to another mod list, it will trigger the hangar bug.
Ouch.
Yeah, so when I start Kestrel or stuff like that, I either play with the group I am, and if somebody leaves, well, okay, we're down a man. I'm not inviting somebody else. Because too often we get the hangar bug and I can't abort a mission anymore. I can't fly back to a hub. I can't. It just screws everybody over. We have to restart Kestrel from the beginning. Just because halfway through we lost somebody and somebody else wants to join. Ah, no, I'm not doing that anymore. It breaks everybody's immersion.
Yeah.
And I'm not happy because sometimes I do want that other guy in here. You know, that guy plays only once a week and he wants to join and he likes our games. Oh, okay. Like Ginky above there, I used to play a lot with him and he wanted to try something out. And the other 3 that are there joined in before I got online that day. So he's going through his complete campaign with them, and I can't really join them because I don't have any mechs or nothing or pilots. He gave everybody a pilot and a mech, and you're stuck with it throughout the entire run of the campaign. So everybody gets their immersion somehow.
Right.
And there's not many people on tonight. I don't know what's going on. I've been stuck with power on and off all day today because of Hurricane Lee. And now that I do have power, I don't have anybody to play with, but I have other appointments at 9 o'clock, so that's another 45 minutes. I don't know. Maybe I should watch some boxing on YouTube.
Fair enough, bud. I think I'll message Ember. They just posted something if they wanted to have someone help them with some heavy multis. I might do that.
Yeah, good luck with that. I don't remember everybody, but some people I stay away from because their mech selection and how can I say company management lacks.
Fair enough.
So hopefully you get some heat sinks and a decent mech, and hope you have fun.
Will do. You try and have a good evening, okay?
Will do.
Alright, catch you later.
Bye-byes. Okay, so build one mech, and that's gonna be it for tonight, Saturday night. I might be back later. I might be doing other stuff. I might be playing Left 4 Dead, but I'll go and watch some boxing in the meantime, and I'll be back later.